Hey guys, how's it going? This is Adam, and today I'm going to be showing you some footage on the 8.0 test server. So this isn't the physics test server, although it does have the physics in there. You can now add emblems to the side of your tank. So you have different things to choose from, such as flags, different symbols from historical battles in the war, a few miscellaneous things. Also, there's the adaptive camouflage, which will change based on 3 different types of maps. So you get to choose those. The pricing of those, choosing your 3 camouflages, would that automatically change, seems to be the same cost as buying 1 camouflage before this update. Something else that's new that I really like is after the game's over, you get this screen popping up in the garage rather than on the battlefield. This means you don't have that 1-minute time limit before it closes, and you can go back and check it out anytime you want. You can also see more detail on these screens than you could before. Now you can see a breakdown in what you've earned or lost as far as money, and you can see stuff like which of your allies and which of your enemies survived the battle. And if you're like me and you don't usually stick around to the end of a battle, you can always bring up the after battle report by clicking on that little icon in the bottom right corner and choosing that little summary of the battle you want to see the results of. Something I think is a nice visual touch is with the maps they've redone, they've also added an updated screenshot to the back of the loading screen. The layout and settings is mostly the same. You'll see a few differences, such as the graphic settings can be turned higher. Some of the things look a little bit different, such as the images used here. For the most part, tanks like the T-95, which are real heavy and slow, work pretty much the same. And if you can hear that noise in the background when 2 tanks collide, it sounds very unhealthy to me. Also, you'll notice there, I believe that's in one of the new E50s, the tier 10 ones. It can push me around quite easy. That's because the T-95 has very little horsepower, so it really doesn't have any way to push the E50 back. I really like the new physics, and the ability to push around enemies seems to be pretty cool too if you want to be able to mess up their aim when they're trying to shoot at another ally. Something I noticed while playing is that it now, at least to me, seems like your tank moves with a little less resistance than it did before. That's good, because before I found that tanks felt more sluggish. Also, the sound seems better. It sounds more like a bumpier ride than it did before, which is great, seeing how the ground should now, especially with the new physics, be more bumpy feeling. Okay, so I'm not going to do any more talking. I'm going to leave you to hopefully enjoy some of the clips from experiences I've had on this test server so far. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.